FoCuS versus XiaoKK. Here, our second match, our second semifinal in Schuck Cup 4. The Korean should certainly be considered the favorite here, but we'll see how it shakes out. FoCuS in the top right in the red, and XiaoKK in the... what is this? I think it's called snow. In the white. Tilted up. Thank you very much for the 16-month resub. Why the baby face beard, Remo? Shame on you for shaving. Hope you regret it. So much love. Let it grow again. Yeah, I shaved this morning. I was like, it got a little too long. It's usually my normal cycle. I kind of shave once every 3 weeks or something. And then, you know, it grows and grows, and then it becomes a little uncomfortable again. And then I shave again. So, tune back in 2 weeks, buddy, and I should be much more to your liking. Double late master here, of course. In 1.30, we very rarely even saw... what's his name? Farseer. Farseer first. Followed up with very aggressive play in the Orc Mirror. I think this is definitely gonna be a thing of the past now. Against Human, I could still see some Farseer plays on certain maps, even with the Blade Master almost back to his former strength. But in the Mirror, that would greatly, greatly surprise me. Mirrored creep routes here so far.
A player's forces are under attack.
If you creep this entire thing, is it level 2? I think it should be. Might not be enough though. No, it's not actually. Okay, we have a bit of a lag here. Sometimes that happens on netties, guys. Alright. I'm having to reconnect here, but seems to be working. Let's go back in. What did we miss? Well, seems like XiaoKK got more experience going for the green camp over here, whereas FoCuS went on the aggression right away. One of illusion for him can be very useful. Sentry wards also very good. Have been severely nerfed though, from 6 minutes now down to 3 minutes. And looks like FoCuS gonna be getting the first kill of this game onto the grunt. But level 2 advantage over here for XiaoKK. Double mantle. Ooh, that's gonna be very nice for the Shadow Hunter later on. Sorry. Still have the remainder of a cold a little bit in my lungs. There we go, first grunt falls. Do we have a difference in tech speed? Not really. This looks like it's finished, but don't let the graphics fool you, so the tech is still going on. It's actually pretty much precisely the same. Oh, nice last hit. If you see the next one that's going to be level 2 denied, this would be a big deal. So, FoCuS uses the Windwalk for it to secure it. It's level 2 for him now as well, so certainly the advantage with the Korean. With this first grunt kill. Oh, did he forget about the burrow? No, he didn't. Okay, burrow finishes, so now FoCuS can go for the second hero, Shadow Hunter. Boom!
Player's forces are under attack.
Same, of course, for KK. Bestiary, Totem coming up. Perfectly mirrored. No deviation here. Now that I think about it, Orc Mirror is the one matchup where we see, like, no deviation at all, right? Now there was this one tiny exception where we saw a bit of Farseer, but only very, very, very rarely. But it's probably gonna be gone now. So Orc Mirror is really kind of, unit composition wise, always the same. I still kind of like it though, especially if on tier 2 players decide to be aggressive. The mass hex, mass ensnare, mass speed scroll. I find to be pretty exciting. But that isn't something normally we rather see on smaller maps like AZ.
A player's forces are under attack.
Not so much here. Shadowhunter for FoCuS going for the remainder of this camp first. Don't you want to go for the Ogre Magi right away? I like the Sentry Ward, by the way, placed over here by KK. Is going to see if this is going on. And in fact, the Shadowhunter for KK is taking the Ogre Magi camp right away. Perhaps FoCuS went for this one first because he didn't right away see where the Blade Master was, so he was too afraid of interference. But now he's going for it. Now he knows where the blade is, thanks to his own first hero. And with that, he should be able to creep this rather easily. But also, KK not slowed down too much. The items here are a really big deal. Greater mana is what you want. Boom! Oh my god. KK's items are amazing. Double mantle plus greater mana. That's the nuts. That is the nuts. Blade Master coming in, trying to steal Ogre Magi. But shouldn't be possible. But he's just at least slowing it down. Oh, he dodged the dust! Holy shit! And he steals the item, damn!
Player's forces are under attack.
Doesn't get the last hit, but he gets the Scroll of the Beast, which might become useful. But once we have a couple of walkers with adept training, probably won't find much effect. But that was all really good. Despite losing the first round of the game, now KK takes a bit of a lead with these amazing drops, these amazing items, consumables that he found. Sells the Scroll of the Beast, by the way, goes for a heal scroll instead. That is most likely going to be worth more. Shadowhunter finding the crystal ball. As you guys probably know by now, this... Wait, do both have the crystal ball? Ah, right, these drops were changed. So both players now with the crystal ball. It used to be a tier 4 or tier 6 item, tier 5 or tier 6 item. Now it's a tier 3 item. Dropping with Pendant of Energy and so on. This right here is a tier 4 item. Means Scourge Bone Chimes possible, which is absolutely bonkers in Orc Mirror. Also has been buffed. So it's even better now than it used to be, by a little bit. Roll the Magi, also very good for the Shadowhunter. Also his level 3 along with the Blade Master. But no heal scroll. Peons all taken out. Won't be able to help in this fight where we have a lot of peons actually for KK. But no level 3 Shadow just yet. Oh, aggressive Scroll of Speed and defensive Scroll of Protection for FoCuS on the other side. We're aiming for the Raiders right away. We don't have Kodo Beasts on either side just yet. No Dispels being used, by the way. Walkers holding on to their mana. Just using it for Spirit Link, and the first Raider in a full surround for FoCuS dice. And there you can see the advantage of the peon. So easy to get that surround following up on the Ensnare. Reveal against the Blade. So it was only a single Raider killed, right? Of course, a bunch of peons died earlier. But the Raider obviously matters more. So now FoCuS down to 33 supply against 50 by KK. And he has the Kodo Beast now as well. Heal Scroll still available. Level 3 doesn't quite have it yet. He needs one more kill. But Heal Scroll and Mana Pot and also the Mantles, this should be a massive heal advantage for KK as long as he gets the one kill that he needs. FoCuS doesn't want to give up the middle. This big drop here can be a game changer. The big consumable. Only one Raider on FoCuS' side, by the way. We have 2 for KK, so the Ensnare advantage on the Chinese side. And FoCuS still stubborn. FoCuS could just go to his natural, and there he would be safe to creep up further. But of course he sees that his opponent isn't level 3 Shadow just yet. I like how KK goes for the small creep, and boom, there we go. Now he has a level 3 Shadow. Double Kodo Beast for FoCuS. Shadowhunter coming back from the main with Mana Pot and Clarity, and now suddenly it's looking much more even in the healing department. But still Heal Scroll, the only Heal Scroll for KK. Blade Master advantage on FoCuS' side, by the way, who has the level 2 crit. Who's gonna make the first move? Oh my god, KK's at 60. How did he get to 60 so fast? And here come the bonus units. More walkers coming. And with these 2 units coming in, he's definitely going to be wanting to look for a fight. In fact, takes it now. First Devour, though, goes towards FoCuS. So, 3 supply gone already. Kind of. KK wants to get his own Devour off. Can't get it just yet, though. And now it's time to aim for those Kodos. The Raider just barely gets away as the End Snare wears off. But the next End Snare is coming in. Kodo Beast with a scroll of speed. Almost saves it, man. That would have been sick. Heal Scroll coming in as well. But the Raider does fall. Kodo Beast for KK gets the Devour off there. But another Raider for KK will be dying to the End Snare. FoCuS so far taking pretty good trades. Kodo and Shadowhunter way too far in the back. Out of position severely. And I think he's stuck. I think he's ultra surrounded now against the trees. Yeah, he can't get out. There's no way. Can he transfer something? Anything? Invul TP? No! He's just gone. Second hero dies. And again a lag. God damn it. Netties today. Oh, okay, there we go. We're back. Sorry for that. FoCuS trying to go for his own hero kill. The Shadowhunter over here also extremely low. Spirit Link coming in. Disenchant against it. Damn! Both Shadowhunters die. What the hell? Using the Windwalk now to get away with that Kodo kill. That was a... that was kind of the Kodo taking over the duty there. Did you see? The first Kodo died. The grunt pops back out. So the next Kodo kind of eats the remainder. Oh, but everything for FoCuS is so hurt. Dude, KK still at 57 supply. Moving forward now. And FoCuS needs to heal badly. Is KK gonna follow up? Is he gonna run into the main? Shop is coming up in the back. Shadow is coming from the tavern. Does he still have the greater mana? No. KK looking good. Looking real good. Bestiary will be taken out here in just a moment. Is he going for pillage? No. GG. Wow! KK takes the first map in the Orc Mirror against FoCuS. Something that hasn't been seen too much before. Impressive play. Where was that game decided? The peons getting intercepted was kind of a big deal at the end of the day. FoCuS losing the one Raider right there. And FoCuS perhaps not going into upkeep quickly enough himself. Of course, the Shadowhunter being surrounded against the tree. Yeah, I guess that was the game-losing move. Shadowhunter is surrounded against the trees. Yeah. So, second map will be Twisted Meadows now. What? I think I got a bug. Okay, what the hell, dude? Oh my god. That was very weird. Sometimes we have these launch bugs, but I've never seen that kind before. I couldn't even, like, touch anything else. Alright. Sometimes happens with new updates coming to NetEase with 1.31.1. The client was updated again, but seems like everyone was having that bug, apparently. So here we go. Again. We try with map number 2. Hopefully this time it works. Thank you very much, Rise, for the 21-month resub. And seems like we're good to go now. Alrighty. Twisted Meadows, our biggest map in the pool, which normally always gets vetoed by all the humans. Also, most undeads don't like it. Night Elves oftentimes fear this map against orcs as well. But orcs kind of like this map. Orcs kind of love this map, most orcs anyways. So here in the Orc Mirror, we will see it again. So many creep camps, so many amazing items to pick up. So many chances for Scourge Bone Chimes as well. I wonder if this is going to be a priority here for these two players. Looking for it. What do you think the score between Happy and Grubby will be tonight? Oh yeah, I saw about that. I saw that earlier. That they're gonna have a show match tonight. Really interesting. At pretty late, right? I think it's 10 p.m. CEST. And I imagine some of you will be wondering, well, Remo, will you guys be casting that? No. Happy and Grubby are kind of considering this their own content, so they will be having exclusive rights to the English coverage, basically, slash Russian coverage, which is understandable, you know. They want to have some of their own content as well. So no, we won't be able to cast that one, but I'm going to be watching it, unless I fall asleep first. What's going to be the score? Most likely Happy's going to win. But Grubby has some interesting and pretty powerful strategies lined up. However, I think for them to work, Happy has to be caught unawares. I don't know, like a Farseer expansion which doesn't get cancelled, or a Windrider surprise attack, something like that. But if Grubby plays a good strat and Happy doesn't see it coming, I think Grubby can win a few maps, maybe. He played yesterday against Side, right? I didn't see how that went. How did that go, guys? Did you see it? I imagine you, some of you must have seen it. 4-1 for Grubby. Oh, well. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty good. But Happy is a lot better than Side. No offense to Side. Side's a good player. Definitely better than me. But Happy is like the best undead in the world. Along with 120. So, yeah. Everyone's worse than those two.
The player's forces are under attack.
We have mirrored harassment here going on. No creeping at all. Both Blade Masters being annoying in the main. No gentleman's agreement over here. We have Burrow Hunt right away. Thank you very much, Sean Ratum, for the 100 bits. This Burrow didn't even fall. It's costing a lot of repair, though. I oftentimes wonder, like, is it worth it to keep the Burrow alive if you have to repair it for so much? Like, this is so expensive. Alright, it does survive. But all the peons were inside the Burrow / repairing. But he can make the second grunt now, so this is the big upside. But once again, here comes the Blade Master one more time. Whereas over here, I think FoCuS has the upper hand here resource-wise. Wasn't forced into so much repair. Still 0 experience, right? Yep, 0. Telestaff, wow! That's even more gold that's not gonna go into army.
A player's forces are under attack.
I think FoCuS now has done though what he can. Oh, he's getting stuck in the main! Oh, damn, he fell for the trap! He fell for the trap! There's a dust. This Blade Master's dead. Oh, and the Shadow Hunter's about to begin. This is so annoying. Haha. He fell for the trap. Admiral Akbar. Blade Master dies. Why did he get 115 experience? Level 1 hero is 100 experience. Ah, yeah, the tier 2 single hero bonus XP. Right. Because the Shadowhunter wasn't out
Players'
yet.
forces are under attack.
Yes. Grunts now coming over here for a bit of harass as well. Would have loved to see that last hit. That wasn't quite successful. Blade Master gets level 2. Full level advantage on the blade. And a faster... Well, not a faster Shadowhunter, I guess. But Blade Master benched actually for a long time. Dude! FoCuS... Definitely in a horrible position right now. Bestiary only coming now.
A player's forces are
But,
under
okay,
attack.
yeah, the lumber is a big problem, actually. For XiaoKK. All this repair that was forced, all this time with the peons and the burrows. Lumber is really low, so tech is gonna be fairly far behind. But experience, oh my goodness. It's gonna be so good for KK. Alright, first chance of the game for Scourge Bone Chimes. Put in your coins into the slot machine. Ding 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 ding. Bing! It's not the Scourge Bone Chimes. What is it? Row of the Magi. Okay. Also good. It's also really good, actually. But it's not quite Scourge Bone Chimes. FoCuS looking for his own merchant creep now. Banana Bear. Thank you very much for the 3 months, he says. Hype. Blade Master not quite level 3 yet. KK wants to creep that first and then go on the hunt. Alright, FoCuS. Your chance now.
Players' forces are under attack.
1 in 5, 1 in 6. What's the chance? Oh, boom! He gets him! FoCuS back in the game. Found a clause as well, by the way. Hell yes, baby. Levels are still a big problem, but if he's left alone a little bit longer, he's gonna be able to follow up there as well. So, belt over here. How many items are there? There's belt, Gualthalas, mantle, Sobi mask.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's actually so many drops, right? Sobi mask, rune bracers, lion horn, Scourge Bone Chimes, and flute. 8 items actually. 8 items. Kind of insane, right? Is there any camp where there's so many items on the drop table? I'm pretty sure it's not more than 8. I don't think I ever counted the actual items. But yeah, 8 items. It's kind of insane. So, finding the Scourge Bone Chime is actually pretty lucky.
A player's forces
The
are
sec-
under
Oh my god! Gualthalas and Scourge Bone Chimes. Lady Luck is back with FoCuS. Whew. Whew, baby. Alright, boys. But there's many more items to be found here. Ogre Magi Claws +9. Hello. Also very good. KK keeps the ring, by the way, which I don't know is the best idea. Usually I love the rings, guys, don't get me wrong. But in the Orc Mirror, going for the Blade Master is like the hardest kill, and it's almost always a throw, I feel like, in the big fights. So, like, that ring won't do anything, because he won't be getting attacked. In my opinion. Level 3 Shadowhunter now, finding the Raider healing. Again, hero kills are very unlikely, so this item oftentimes does nothing in the Orc Mirror. KK panicking a little bit here, popping the scroll to get away. His Blade Master was not close by. Time for a Scroll of Healing now, and then the first big fight. No Scroll of Healing for... Ah, no, there is one actually for FoCuS. And the Scourge Bone Chimes. Big advantage. Give the claws to the blade, boy. There we go. Blade now with the claws. This Blade Master though a little bit better. Claws.
A player's forces
And
are under attack.
Gualthalas. Where are the Kodos? It's time for the Kodos. FoCuS is a little bit late. Over here, oh, we have no Kodo at all. So far for KK. One coming from the main. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Blade Master wants to get 1 or 2 more kills, and he's level 3. Needs 1 more, and then it's definitely crit level 2 time. Christbaum Spitz. Thank you very much for the sub. Resub. 11 months. Oh, the one walker here. Kind of in a weird position, but he's ethereal. He can't get ensnared. He's fine. 3 walkers against 2 walkers. Oh, KK again, early into upkeep. 57 supply for him. He's level 3 Shadow, right? Yeah.
Forces are under attack.
Kaluriel. Thank you very much for the sub. Wait. Are you Blizzard, Kaluriel? FoCuS gets the last hit, and the level 3 item going to KK, I think it was. Gloves of Haste. But there is the level 3 now. It has to be level 2 crit, right? Yeah, it is. Level 2 crit for FoCuS. But still, down in supply. He's at 57 now himself, but it's all still stuck in production. Not quite yet with the army. FoCuS wants to fall back, wants to delay a little bit longer, waiting for his reinforcements. But here comes the ensnare onto the Kodo, and that might force the fight right away. Disenchant against the Spirit Link, reapply. Disenchanted again, Spirit Linked again. Trying hard for this Kodo Beast. It's the only Kodo, the biggest kill he can get, and he gets the kill early on as well. Once again, great start of the fight here for KK. Disenchant coming in against the Hex, and that gets the first Devour off as well. Oh my god. Disastrous beginning of this fight for FoCuS. He gets a return kill now finally onto the Raider. His own Kodo Beast is coming in, but can't devour as it gets ensnared. And once again, everything focusing on that one Kodo Beast. We have no healing anymore. There's no heal waves anymore, and FoCuS is gonna lose his second Kodo, and that's gonna be his last Kodo. Heal scroll coming in actually from KK's side. He's looking super healthy. KK at 57 supply after getting that kill still. Scroll of Speed coming. FoCuS had a scroll of Speed this entire time. FoCuS should have used this scroll earlier when he was still waiting for his reinforcements from the main. But KK taking a good fight, and now FoCuS in all sorts of trouble. No utility for him anymore. Finally a Raider is coming back from the main with another ensnare. And despite the Scourge Bone Chimes, FoCuS is losing this first big engagement. Kind of hard. Everything's dropping low for FoCuS once again. The Spirit Link spreading the damage amongst all Orc units. One more Grunt will be falling. And the Walkers... Oh, Ethereal. Barely saved. But now, with the backup of the shop, Mana Potion right away. Clarities will be following. The front line, though, seems to be all but gone. I guess he has 2 Raiders, 1 Grunt, it's okay. Yui Popole, thank you very much for the 8-month resub, and Adro82, thank you for the 13. And yeah, it is actually Kaluriel from Blizzard. Guys, for all things that you may want to state to Blizzard, add Kaluriel right now. Because as he told us, it is his job to take the response from the community. I hope I didn't just ruin your day, my friend. It was really fun to meet him in Athens, actually, where he was for vacation. Took the time to meet us and the players, and we had a nice dinner. It was a lot of fun. But anyways, here we go, next fight brewing. Kind of surprised that FoCuS is taking this fight so willingly. He gets a Scroll of Beast into a Kodo Devour, and he kills the first Kodo Beast. Whoa! FoCuS, how is he turning it around suddenly? There's no mana, I guess, for healing. Dude, FoCuS is owning this fight now. Takes out the next Kodo Beast. This would be a big deal. Grunt comes back. But still, more ensnares for KK with that higher kill potential. Level 4 for the Shadow Hunter. Plenty of mana still to use for FoCuS. Mostly walkers left now on both sides, it seems. KK would love to get this Kodo here as well. Kind of hard, though, with more and more healing coming in. Disenchant once again getting rid of the Spirit Link. And the Kodo does fall. Aura gone. And the Raider is back, and with that, KK is fighting back in this battle. Shadow Hunter, still mana left to use. Heat Wave must be popped in a moment, holding on to it for the time being. But now here we go. Level 4 for the Blade Master, more stats. Level 4 for the Shadow Hunter over here as well. Going for the hero kill perhaps, onto the Shadow. Heal pot transferred though. And Acid sometimes may not have much use in this matchup, here it does. Finds a good moment to pop that item. Dude! And this is where Orc Mirror is amazing. Like, yes, it's always the same unit comp. Yes, it's always the same battles, but it's back and forth. And in my opinion, pretty exciting. FoCuS now at 47 supply against KK's 33! Holy shit, he lost everything. 1 Creep Jack to win the game, I guess. Impressive by FoCuS. who was, yeah, far behind in the early stages. Of course, the items certainly helped him out. That has to be said, I guess. Oh, Shadowhunter, very far forward. This is the Hail Mary play. Can he get the surround on the second hero? He cannot. And the Raider gets devoured before the next end snare is ready. Nice usage there of the Kodo Beast by FoCuS, and I think this must be his game now. Only waiting for his next end snare. More Raiders coming from the main. GG. And the 1-1 between our two players. Excuse me. Pretty impressive there by FoCuS, man. That was well done. I guess the thing we have to ask ourselves is, with the honestly big advantage that KK had after the early game, did he perhaps play it too passively? Should he have perhaps been more aggressive? He knew his opponent had level 1 Blade Master plus Shadow for an eternity. Pushing the opponent's base is perhaps a little too bold with Borrow support, with a shop being right there, with the faster reinforcements. But what if you just creep aggressively? Like he... Oh, that's Ziggy. I was kind of like afraid for a moment. Yeah, I think you should have perhaps played more aggressively. Like, creep your opponent's merchant. You should have the time, probably. But KK just fell back to his side of the map and turned it into a creep fest. And if you're just left alone after a bad early game, you can recover, you can get your items, you can get your levels, you can get to your 50 supply and even higher. Thank you very much, Dr. Whoopass, for the 2 months. So now we're gonna have decision time on Last Refuge. In just a moment. He did creep aggressively. Yeah, I don't mean like in the late game. I don't mean like when you had 2 Kodos out already. I mean like when the Shadowhunter comes out right away, you know? That's what I mean. That's when you still had the big advantage. Before the players got to 45 supply and higher. So off we go. Map number 2. I love the pandas. Thank you very much for the 2-month resub. It's a wild color carousel today. As now we have FoCuS in the blue. Well, I guess KK is sticking with his white. Or as Frank Underwood would say, white. Okay. I almost coughed there. White. What are you saying? I always feel like that's such weird pronunciation by some Americans. When they don't say what or white, but white. It sounds kind of aristocratic. Don't you think? Anyways. Blade Master time. Anything else would be a massive surprise. Especially on this map. As I mentioned earlier, Farseer first we did see sometimes in 1.30. Well, very, very rarely actually, and kind of limited to Twisted Meadows or Northern Isles. But nowadays the Blade Master is once again very strong in the late game with his critical strike buffed again. And this is a map here, Last Refuge, where you can certainly stack up on items very well. We've got claws here, 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 and claws plus 12 over here. We have some Boots of Quel'Thalas over here, if you're lucky. So yeah, it's absolutely possible to get an out-of-control Blade Master on LR. Both players starting off with creeping first, indicated by the shop, and then a 1 borrowed tech, I assume. That's why we saw such a different opening on Twisted Meadows. No camp is really safe to creep. If you go to the knolls in the middle, you can get creep jack way too early, easily, and fall behind that way. You can theoretically creep the green camps on TM, but they are like barely even worth it, so that's why we saw the early harass there. Not gonna be the case here, with both players going for the first level 2 item. Gloves for KK against Ring, and a scroll of speed early. What? What? Was FoCuS expecting KK over here? Alright, all you orc masterminds. What was the purpose of this scroll of speed? Because I don't get it. Was it perhaps a misclick? Unlikely. Battling for the High Priest now. Who's gonna get it? KK gets it. Pretty easy as well. FoCuS not really playing around it. Seems like he didn't see the Blade Master there going into Windwalk. Whereas KK easily saw his opponent, so that's a bit more experience for him. Wand of Illusion, very helpful for scouting. And also for creeping. But of course FoCuS now is going to be waiting in the wind walk, more precisely. Using a lot of his mana here early. And you don't really want to go for clarities if you don't have to, so this may mean low mana Blade Master for a long time for him. Tech-wise, exactly the same. Good use of the illusion here. Illusion distracts FoCuS, and also of course grants vision, so now KK knows he's safe to creep this camp over here. A little scary if your opponent might be around for creep jack, but if he's not, it's actually very easy. It's gonna be level 2 now for FoCuS's Blade. But this is not really the camp he wants to take. Ideally, you want to creep this camp with your Shadowhunter second solo for almost instant level 2. But it's the safest camp, and he doesn't know where his opponent is. And this is where vision is so important in RTS. Again, here's the illusion from KK. He's still going for his natural. I think should have perhaps gone for a bigger one. But he was up here. You can't creep this, you can't creep this, you can't creep this. So he kind of only can creep this one. If he had been bold, he would have moved to the middle. If he scouts down here with an illusion, he can steal this camp. But it's a little risky. It's a little greedy. So he just goes for the safe play. And damn, son. This is a Blade Master. Almost level 3 already. With 4 perfect items for him. Yeah, FoCuS gonna have a very tough time keeping up with this. Shadowhunter, Bestiary, Totem. No surprises here. Going up on the high ground. Ooh. Oh my god, if he steals this last hit. Ah, no. There is a reveal. Scroll speed. Popped. Right away. Alright, this is kind of scary right now. Shadowhunter in trouble. Oh, he didn't pop the scroll! Didn't pop the scroll before he got hexed. Massive mistake by FoCuS! And he loses the second hero. He had to use the scroll there, but didn't realize the shadow might be coming in. Oh my god, FoCuS. FoCuS! Ah, he's gonna lose the grunt as well! By the way, the kill of the Shadowhunter went to the creep, so at least they didn't get the experience. Oh my god! Damn! Level 3 Blade Master. With his inventory. Now he's gonna steal this camp. Oh my goodness. And you know where it all began? Here. Getting the last hit here, then getting the illusions, getting the superior vision. You can't go in here. FoCuS, you might get surrounded. Mana Stone as well. Oh my god. Oh my Lord Jesus.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ogre Smash. Ogre Smash is right. Holy crap. Damn. And that is suddenly XiaoKK making perfect use of his advantage. Normally, when you creep this camp, you never get creep jacked. It's right outside your main. Like, your opponent isn't really on level 2 with a second hero yet. He doesn't want to fight. But KK is like, you know what? I got an advantage. I can try to look for something here. Blade Master's here early. Delaying things. And you can see the scroll speed. He had that earlier. He needed to pop this right away before the Hex. Then he would have been fine. But he didn't. And suddenly, disaster. Absolute, unmitigated disaster. KK now gets the scroll of healing as well. Oh my god, is he gonna get the Ogre Magi? He gets the last hit! By the item at least. Goes to FoCuS. Greater invul. Hex. What? FoCuS, what are you doing? Counter Hex though. Counter Hex keeps his Blade Master safe, and with the invul he's gonna be safe for 15 seconds more. Has to pop the heal salve now. Does so. Super aggressive play by KK. He's gonna get another grunt. I think this is the third grunt he got this game.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the Shadow just refusing to creep. He's like, nah, I'm gonna be all up in your business, boy. Man. KK is playing one hell of a game. Like, just getting ahead slightly. Seriously, it was this last hit plus item. This is where it all began. And playing it so well from there. Damn. Oh my god, he's gonna get this last hit as well. Oh my god, he stole it! And the item! Are you serious? Boots of Guadalajara. GG. Holy shit, XiaoKK. With the strongest performance I may have ever seen from him. Holy crap.